Alright, we're back, and we want to come up underneath here and just sort of flip that up underneath the... We're trying to make him look like a donkey, but also have kind of a human aspect to him as well. So the eyes will be like this, in other words. Okay? So we're going to make a cut in here and make a cut like this, and then come from this side, make a cut underneath here. And the same thing here. All right, like that. And then we're going to basically appear like that. And then we're going to put him two nostrils right in there. Actually, it's going to be right in here. And right in here is where two nostrils are going to go. In other words, and let's go ahead and bring this head down on this side. Bring that head down on that side. And then we're just going to kind of put a... And then we're going to take our B tool and we're going to open up the inside. Actually, I think I can just do it just well with my knife. You want to cut from both sides and make it sort of a triangle in there. There we go, like that. Hey? And let me do it here. See, it's got that kind of a look right there. See, like that, in other words. And we're going to bring this forward a little bit. And we're just going to thin those ears up at the bottom. Same thing here. See that? All right, let's now work on the body just a little bit. And we're cut into the hand just a little bit there. And we're going to cut like we did that last time. We're going to cut so that we can make room for the I'm going to cut just a little bit more from here, and the same thing in here. I'm going to take my V-tool and I'm just going to kind of there we go, sort of like that. All right. Okay, now let's kind of get some of these saw marks off, like right here. Just a little bit, and kind of get this kind of growing right here. All right, we're going to cut away on the body. All right, now let's look at him. Let's take some of this off right there, and a little of this off in here. And let's just sort of bring this down. All right. Now, let's go ahead and bring this down and put a coat on him. like that. Now let's take our pencil and let's go like this. And we want to go ahead and just cut a piece for our coat right here. And we're just going to cut this off in here. Now, of course, we will come forward with this. And that's where the pants will be. Alright, as we look at it, and of course we come up here with the coat, but you don't see it a whole lot because you have to get up underneath the area here. And we're going to bring that hand down like that. And this down here so we have a shoulder. Okay, there we go, kind of looking that way. We try to make him look like a donkey, but we want to give him just a little bit of a human look too. Sort of a human look to him as well. And let's cut that in there. Now, we will of course want to come up with the pants legs up in here. So we're going to make a cut in the bottom right, like that. And we come on both sides in between the legs and we make our crouch cut. It is a beautiful Texas day, but it is very, very hot down here. It's probably close to 100 degrees down here right now. In July. Of course, July and August should be two of the hottest months. All right, there we are. Let's make a little cut along here. And let's make a little cut where the hand is supposed to be. Like I said, this is an animal but we're making him very lifelike, as far, not lifelike, but human-like, in other words, in that sense. Make another cut for the crouch. And then we make our two little crouch cuts on both sides of this right here. Just like that. In that sense. Just getting some of this loose up from the top up here. And we want to draw our little pants line across here and cut underneath it to give it kind of a Now you could also turn this into almost like a little rabbit as well with the ears, but the ears would not be cockeyed, the ears would be straight up. We come back here with the cut for the, like here, for the cut for the coat. And we come up here and make a big cut. We come down here and we make a big cut for our wrinkles for our thing. All right, well now, to be honest with you, I'm going to go ahead and cut I'm just getting up underneath that head there. I'm going to go ahead and cut the hole for our stick that fits in his hand, and then we're going to come back and I'll also carve the little knapsack and all that. So we're getting there. I want to go ahead and just cut these two like I always do for my straight cuts, my flat plane look. So there is our little, so far, our little donkey, Hobo. And so we're getting there.